everybody. Welcome to the Now podcast. I'm Tara Hunnewell, and I'm here today with beautiful Jennifer Gilchrist. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good.
I'm so happy that you're here with us. We just shared that. It's so fun. Even if we haven't seen you when we connect.
Yeah. It's always so beautiful to come here and see both of you.
So we'll start off by just, could you share with our listeners a little bit about yourself? Could you tell us who is Jennifer Gilchrist?
Yeah. Big question. Well, on the outside, I'm 28. I'm born and raised in Stockholm. I've been spending quite some time in New Zealand because that's where my dad is from. But I'm from Stockholm, and I've been moving around quite a bit the last few years. And first in Jönköping, I did my bachelor within sustainable business development, and then I did my master's here in Gothenburg within entrepreneurship. And well, I think aside from my studying, I've always been kind of a free spirit. I'm very interested in life outside of what we know, life of what we can't see, maybe. So I've been very interested in yoga and that kind of spiritual world for quite some time.
Do you remember, has that been since you were a little girl? Was there like a moment in your life that sort of curiosity awakened within you?
I think the interest has always been there, but it grew, I think, when my mother started to go into this world as well, when she became, when she started doing yoga. I think I was around maybe 15 or something when she started with that. And I think we both just moved in that direction together. Yeah.
1.5 years ago, you were studying, had done some yoga.
Yeah.
Had you practiced meditation prior to that, other than your yoga practice? Or what was your experience with meditation?
I hadn't had any continuous meditation. I'd done mostly guided meditations once in a while. I'd done like yoga nidra, and I think I tried to do some like breathing exercises and like pranayama and those kinds of things, but I hadn't had any like daily practice or never done mantra meditation or anything.
So what was it that brought you to the now?
I think it was a lot of things. I'd had quite a few years that had been quite tough. The pandemic was quite hard on me. I'd moved from Jönköping to Gothenburg and didn't really feel that I had found my space. I felt quite lost, and I think I just like my life just kept on going down and down and down. And right before I came here, I just felt that I needed to do something for myself that could help me get back to myself, or because I was feeling very low for quite some time, and the reason I came here was because one of my best friends had been here and told me how meditation had helped her.
And can you remember what it felt like to come in here for the first time?
Yeah, I do. I think from what I remember, is that just walking through the doors, I could just feel like a deep sense of calmness. I remember just feeling very welcome and very calm. I think that was my first feeling, just walking in here.
And you joined us for Be Here Now as the first time you came here.
Yeah.
And in the Be Here Now course, we introduced meditation as a daily practice.
Yes.
And that was new for you.
Yes.
Do you remember, was that hard? What was it like to start meditating every day?
I think it was hard in the beginning, just getting that routine, like getting up earlier or getting it in like in the afternoon or in the evening. But I was very determined as well to do it, and to give it like an honest chance. So I think even if it was challenging to get it into to get it in a new routine, it was also easy in a way, because I really felt that I wanted to do this. And I think just doing the course as well and knowing that I wasn't meditating alone. I knew that the other people who were in the course as well were doing it as well. And that we had these times like during the week when we met and we could discuss and talk about it. That also made it easier.
So what did you take away? Can you remember some of the biggest insights or benefits from the course for you?
So many. I think I could mention that the first course, I think, changed my life, or like my way of being and looking at life. One of the biggest things that I took away from that and that I always have with me is the knowing that I am here and that I can always come back to myself. I think that was, the most the biggest learning for me, because I didn't really have that deep connection to myself before. As I said, I felt quite lost, and my thoughts were just everywhere. And I think just knowing that the meditation can always bring me back to me.
And I love that we say bringing you back, because it's a familiar place. And so can you explain what does that feel for you to come back to yourself?
It just feels like it's difficult to put into words, I think, but it feels as I'm connected to not just like me and the form or shape that I'm in this world, but also like I feel more connected to the universe in a way, and knowing that I'm here for a reason. It's difficult to put into words, but it just feels like I'm coming back to my soul, if that makes sense.
Beautiful. And then you joined us for the second part, which we explored. Life tools. Life practices. What was that experience for you?
Also a wonderful experience. And I think I did that with one of my best friends. And I think that enabled us to go deeper inside of us. And I think that the life practices, it also made it both fun to be able to follow that. And also it made, I think, me look at life, not to take life so seriously. Like, it's okay to just let go. I don't need to have control all the time. And just being able to, trust the universe. So I think be here now and be here now too are quite different in that way, but they both made me like just realize that there's that I can that we're all connected in a way, and that I can trust the universe, kind of.
Yes. So we were talking before, and this is such a big conversation, is that meditation has a lot of preconceived ideas about what meditation is. Many people have the idea, I can't meditate. I don't have the time to meditate. Yeah. So what can you share? Have you had conversations with people you know, or what are some of the thoughts you have around that?
Well, I think most people, when I say that I meditate, are quite not shocked, but they get a bit like, oh, okay. Because I think they don't really know what it means. A lot of people has also said that, I can't just sit quietly for 30 minutes. I mean, it's not for me. I've tried meditation and it's not for me. But I think there's an idea of meditation just being sitting down, being quiet, and not doing anything.
So what would you say meditation is for you?
Coming back to myself and connecting to the awareness and just letting myself to be and to give my mind some time to breathe.
Who do you think would benefit most from meditating or taking the Be Here Now course?
Everyone. I think meditation is good for everyone. I don't think there's no one who wouldn't benefit from meditating in this world that we're living in at the moment. We're all just we're just in this doing world. We're just doing and doing and doing. And I don't think many people stop and breathe or stop and just reflect on how they're living, how they're feeling, what they want. But of course, I think if you're feeling low or just not in balance with yourself, I think taking the Be Here Now course would be life-changing, as it was for me.
So you've continued on after we haven't seen you in a little while, because you've since received your master's and then got a pretty big opportunity.
Yeah.
So have you been able to keep up your meditation, and how has that been supporting you during this change?
I would say it's been, I would say it's made a huge difference for me, at least. I just knowing, as I said, that just having that little moment for myself in the morning and in the afternoon, it completely just shifts my energy level and me being able to trust or not trust my thoughts, and just getting that little space between me and myself and my thoughts. I don't know where I would be without it. Because even if I've had a couple of weeks where I haven't been meditating, I just know that it makes such a big difference for me. And I can feel myself when I get to that point that, okay, now you need to slow down.
Come back to yourself.
Exactly.
Amazing. It's fun because we also talked a little bit about how meditation is like accessing the software. And we have a lot of IT people, funny enough, that are meditating because I think in some way they get that. We're programming this supercomputer and our software, our conditioning, our relationships. But then also, whose thoughts are these? Are these thoughts mine?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's something that I haven't really thought about much during my life. Like separating the thoughts, like what are mine? What are others? What are the society's thoughts?
Right.
And I think that meditation helped me just realizing more what my thoughts are and what might be the society's or my mother's, my family's. And I think that that's a big realization to actually feel. It can be a bit scary as well, or I've felt that it's been. I think because I've at least felt, I think, quite dependent on those other thoughts and just releasing them and just knowing that I'm by myself is both exciting but also a bit scary that, okay, no, now these are my thoughts. This is what I want. And I think realizing that is a bit scary, but also realizing that it will take quite a lot of courage to actually do what I want.
To step into your own personal responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It can also be a bit scary when you realize you can take control of your own life. Like when you realize you can do whatever you want. It's so easy to just follow this track of like where maybe the society takes you or your family, or it's so easy to follow that and just be, I don't know if I want to say comfortable, but just living without really having so much thought to it. And then when you realize, oh wait, I am the owner of my life. That's also a bit like, it can be a little bit scary, I think. But also very exciting.
Yeah, scary or butterflies in the stomach.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Spännande.
Yeah. Oj.
Väldigt spännande.
Ja.
And I think meditation makes room for you to be able to hear your own thoughts and what your gut is telling you.
Right.
It gives you space to just listen and not just take inspiration or guidance from the outside and from other people, but rather from inside of yourself.
Beautiful. Is there anything more you want to share? Any last thoughts you'd like to share with us?
Well, if I can give a recommendation, I would recommend everyone that has that gets the opportunity to come to the Now. It's been life-changing for me to just have this space. Both the courses gave me so many insights about myself, and you too are amazing people, and I'm so thankful for you to have this space for everyone, and for me to just bringing people together and being able to share our life and to share like the deepest thoughts we're having, because it can be quite difficult outside in the world. So I'm just very, very grateful for finding this and to feel welcome here.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much for
Thank you
taking this time to be with us today. I have such a love for you, and it's such a beautiful älskar dig. So
I feel the same. Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's always good to talk to you.
Beautiful.